So guess what is this?
It's a bag full of cash.
I wish.
Welcome to our channel. So today we're gonna share with you guys
a little piece of our love story.
This box is very dear to us.
We had a 2-year long distance relationship.
True.
And this is a box full of our letters to each other during those years.
Can you guys believe that? Like, we wrote letters to each other in the beginning of our relationship, because when I first moved to America, I didn't have a computer. So every day after work, I would go to the mailbox in the building where I used to live to check for letters. And then
you used to check it
every day. You have no idea.
Oh,
you
but
didn't
I
know?
didn't send you every day.
But I always check, because I knew you were always surprising me with stuff.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I was so used to it, you know. Whenever I got something from her, you know, I had like a ritual. I always do everything that I have to do, and then I would go to my bedroom, close the door, and I would lay down and kind of like breathe, and I would be like this and smelling, and this is all letters.
Oh, look!
It's the shirt. You have to show that shirt later. This is my father and me. Look at my hair. Such a long hair. I was not in America yet, so this is probably 20 years ago. Whoa! How excited I was to receive a letter and to write a letter. Like now these days, we get emails, right? It's like, oh, somebody sent an email. Yeah, right, okay. But it's not the same as receiving a letter, you know?
Oh, that's mine.
This was for you. Happy Valentine's Day to the love of my life.
I remember being writing letters and stuff, and I also remember to call you.
Mm-hmm.
I would put my alarm to like 2 a.m. in the morning, because then the phone rates from Brazil to US
was cheaper.
It was cheaper.
And she used to live in her parents' house, so you know.
I paid my dad.
But I know, but it's still like you didn't want to bother, right? This is a good girl. She was living with her parents. She was calling her boyfriend that was living in America. She would pay for the calls.
Oh, of course.
This is how Anna is. She doesn't take advantage of anyone.
I remember wishing that I could have something to talk to you like
real time.
I said, I just wish my phone, I could like just see him like for hi, like throughout the day.
And now we have FaceTime, we have WhatsApp, we have everything. Maybe today people are not that, they don't stay in a relationship for too long, maybe because of that, because it's very like easygoing, like especially with the apps and all of those things.
We experienced something that our parents experienced. Like I remember my mom and my dad, they didn't have phone either growing up.
They did the letters too.
And they did letters too.
Yeah.
I think this was the first letter I sent you. Was in your birthday.
I remember that, the map. Whoa, yeah, I remember that.
Oh look, I sent to you from Austria. Oh, and I said, now you can kiss my mouth.
Oh,
did you kiss it?
All the time.
Let me see.
Well, I'm gonna kiss you there. You're here.
I remember when we were at the airport and saw the size of the plane, and I started to cry. And you said, "It's so big, my love." The plane.
The plane. My first time flying.
Look. Your toothbrush is still here in my drawer, and sometimes I brush my teeth with it.
Oh.
Look at this.
The cutest baby. She is so thoughtful. When I got this, I was like, oh, am I going to school or something? She's giving me stuff to go to school. And then I open, I'm like, oh. And then there's a letter.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years of
Dating.
It was October 10, 2006.
So let me see if I can read this.
Daily survival kit to survive without
So,
Anna.
a band-aid. Look at this. The band-aid is to cure hurtful feelings. The gums. To remember to be flexible. Many times we have to go back and think about our opinions. The tea bag, it's a green tea. For you to remember to relax daily, including thinking and the beautiful moments that we live together.
Spend together.
A pencil.
Write down your blessings.
The eraser. Oh, that's so cute. It's better to erase all of the bad thoughts. That's the clips. So you can put together all of the learning and experience. The lipstick. Let me see. It's actually nice. For you to remember all of the kisses I gave you. And then the chocolate.
You ate the chocolate.
I ate the chocolate.
What chocolate was that? Lacca maybe because yours your favorite.
Oh, the white chocolate, yeah. To sweeten your life and to leave you always sweet for me. Ah. And then this is the energetics, a Brazilian type of, like you drink this and you feel dumb. For you to wake up every day stronger and with more energy. And then there's the candle, it's a heart. For you to remember to live always lit the flame of our love. Oh, are you living the life you expecting to live when you're in love, like in the beginning of a relationship?
Baby, I didn't expect anything but be together. I didn't think about anything else. I remember sleeping at night, and I'll always say good night to you.
Me too.
Baby, boa noite, chuchu.
We used to call each other shushu.
Oh, look at this. You're so cute, babe.
Look at you, like so young, babe.
And I'm wearing the sweater. It's the same as this.
Yeah. What was the most difficult part from the whole situation, the whole 2 years away from each other?
I think what made me miss you more was because I kept doing the same things and seeing the same friends. Like we danced together in the same group, and I kept doing that then, but you weren't there.
Right.
So for me, the feeling was like you passed away.
Wow.
Sometimes, you know?
Wow.
Because like it was the same routine, the same everything, but then you would be there, but you're not there. You know what I mean? So that was sad. And then of course, the more the time passed, then I got used to it, but I kind of learned how to live like that. But also because I put hope that I could come.
Right. Yeah.
My visa got denied, so then I got all sad again. But then I looked forward because you said you're gonna go in April, so
We always
always
it's
up
not
and
like
down. I always hear from people like, "Oh, forget about it. Our relationship's not gonna survive. He's probably with an American girl, like having fun, la la la." And I'm like, I'm not worried about that. That's not the thing I'm worried about.
That's not where
that
we
was
were.
never a doubt. This never crossed my mind. The only thing that made me sad was because I wasn't with you or you weren't with me. It's not because I was doubting that you were gonna cheat on me or anything.
And for me, to be honest, it was probably easier than you because it
Because
was everything new.
was new for you. Yeah.
Everything was new for me. I did learn so much and I went through so much here because you move to a place where you don't have family, you just have friends, but the friends, they're kind of new. Everybody's kind of like going through the same thing. I was learning about myself. I was learning about what I want in life. Every time we talked, every time you send me letters, every time you remind me of who I was, made me feel like this is the life I want to have, you know. You know when you want to be with someone. It's not going to happen overnight. It was not easy. If you don't fight for it, it doesn't happen.
I remember you stuck on the phone and say, baby, I miss you so much. When I see you, I'm gonna punch you.
I remember saying that.
And then when I came finally, we fought. We fought because the next day I was going to travel
And
elsewhere.
you were pissed.
I was angry that we would have to separate again. Every time you had to go in a short trip for a guesting job or something, I would cry. Because that feeling of you going and I staying.
Again, yeah.
It took me a while to stop with that thing. Okay. Like now you travel and don't cry anymore, right?
1 year dating. Look at it. She decorates everything. She would put everything. Will you marry me?
Yeah.
And we married each other.
So.
Where is it?
Technically, I asked you to marry me then.
You did.
Did you say yes?
I always said yes.
Your first Christmas here. We also save all cards that we give each other for Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries, Valentine's Day, right, babe?
Minha noiva linda.
When we were engaged.
We hope you guys liked the video.
Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment and give us idea of what to do next.
Very true.
And we see you all next time.
See you guys next time.